In a time of financial uncertainty and crisis, many are turning to high-value timepieces as a potential way to secure their savings. But are these watches truly a practical and profitable investment? Join us as we delve into the world of luxury watches and uncover the truth about their financial potential. Now, while the rest of us are feeling the pinch of skyrocketing costs for meals, gas, and travel, the rich are living it up, flaunting their wealth with $1,200 sneakers and $300,000 sports cars. Luxury brands like Ferrari, Dior, Louis Vuitton, and Versace are thriving, even as recessionary fears loom, and other retailers like Walmart, Best Buy, and Gap are cutting their forecasts. The rich may not feel the impact of a downturn as quickly, but their extravagant spending is a clear indication that they use these purchases as a status symbol. If you or anyone you know are thinking of investing in luxury watches, grab your popcorn because we're about to dive into the nitty-gritty details of how to make a profit, even when the market is in a downturn. First things first. Predicting market recessions can be tricky, and it's impossible to say with certainty when or if one will occur in the luxury watch market. But if a recession were to happen, don't worry, because there are still ways to make a profit. Let's start with pre-owned watches. During a recession, many people may be looking to liquidate their assets, including luxury watches. This can create opportunities for you to find deals on pre-owned watches that may be priced below market value. Think of it as a treasure hunt where you'll have to do some digging, but the reward at the end is a beautiful luxury watch at a discounted price. Next up, investing in entry-level luxury watches. As the luxury watch market may be more volatile during a recession, it's best to invest in entry-level luxury watches. These watches tend to be more affordable and may hold their value better than more expensive watches. Plus, you'll still be able to add a touch of luxury to your collection without breaking the bank. Research and education are key to making a profit in any market, and the luxury watch market is no exception. By researching the market and educating yourself on the different brands, models, and trends in the luxury watch industry, you can identify potential opportunities. It's like a secret weapon where knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better your chances of making a profit. Keeping an eye on market trends is also crucial. Pay attention to changes in consumer demand and supply chain disruptions, as they can provide insight into the health of the luxury watch market and help you identify potential opportunities. It's like being a detective, where you have to keep your eyes and ears open to spot the clues that will lead you to a profitable investment. Finally, diversifying your portfolio is a must. Instead of putting all your money into one watch, consider spreading your investment across a few different watches and brands. This way, if one watch doesn't perform as well, you'll still have others that can offset the loss. It's like playing a game of chess, where you have to think several moves ahead to come out on top. So, now that you know what to do, is it really a good idea? There are differing opinions. Watches have always been a place to park money, but recently they've become an investment strategy because the market is hot for certain brands and models. With the increasing interest in luxury watches, prices have risen, making them a desirable investment option for many people. But why watches? They're super mobile and liquid, meaning you can buy and sell them in less than an hour, and their value is recognized worldwide. This is unlike houses or cars, which can take weeks or even months to sell and involve lots of paperwork. And the best part? You don't need a fortune to start investing in watches, unlike houses or cars. With the current market, it's possible to find entry-level luxury watches at relatively affordable prices. It all comes down to basic economics, supply and demand. With COVID, there are shortages in supply, but demand is higher than ever. This is due to the migration within the country, as well as the formation of new wealth from crypto and entrepreneurial ventures. That's why prices are rising and watches are becoming a hot investment. So whether you're a seasoned investor or just looking for a new way to park your money, watches are worth considering. Still, it's important to note that just like any other investment, it's important to do your research and understand the market before making any decisions. It's also important to have a proper diversification strategy in place and not to put all your eggs in one basket. On the other hand, the world is currently facing a crisis, and it's natural for people to question their investments. Many people may be wondering if investing in various Rolex models and collector's items is still a safe bet during these uncertain times. And if not, is it a good idea to buy watches at a lower price now with the hope of getting big returns later? Well, many people think the chances of this happening are slim. For such returns to materialize, several creditors would have to run into financial difficulties and be forced to sell their beloved watches for a low price. At the same time, watch manufacturers would have to flood the market with luxury watches, while interest in these watches suddenly disappears. This scenario is highly unlikely, and the odds of it happening are not favorable. What's more is, even if such an event were to occur, it would take more than just buying a few watches at a low price to see significant returns. The market would need to be flooded with watches, and then the interest in luxury watches would need to increase again, with production figures being cut back and watches disappearing from the market. Only then would it be possible to earn a small fortune overnight. So while it may be tempting to hope for a quick profit by buying watches at a low price during a crisis, it's important to remember that the chances of this happening are not good. It's like betting on a one-legged horse in a race. Sure, it could happen, but the odds aren't in your favor. It's always wise to be cautious and well-informed when it comes to investments, and luxury watches are no exception. A watch market crash may seem daunting, but it's not all bad. It allows for more sustainable conditions and opportunities for collectors and buyers to purchase the watches they want at fair prices. Plus, it allows for brands to better understand their product demand. So don't be afraid of a crash. Embrace the change and come out on top. If you're ready to invest in the ultimate timepieces, then look no further, because we've got the inside scoop on the most solid investments in the luxury watch market. First up, we have the Rolex Datejust. The reference, 1601 in particular, is often considered the entry-level Rolex and consistently holds a steady price of around 3,500 to 4,000 euros for the willing buyer, despite its age and the frequent incompleteness on delivery. Why? Well, because the design of the 1601 is considered timeless and stylish. As this reference has not been produced for a long time, it's unfazed by changing trends. Next, we have the reliable workhorse, the Rolex Explorer 2, reference 16570. As a classic, sleek sports watch, it remains true to its image, a fact that has been lauded by fans of the Rolex brand. The reference 16570 stays steady at a price of 6,500 to 6,750 euros. As one of the most durable designs from Rolex, the Emperor II has already proven to be a dependable companion in the past, and has faithfully performed during polar expeditions. Even today, in times of crisis, it continues to prove its reliability and is a dependable everyday companion. And last, but not least, we have the not-of-this-world Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch. Thanks to its historic significance, the Moonwatch enjoys great popularity not only in good times. While records are continuously being set and broken, nothing and no one can deny the success of the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch as the first watch on the moon. Depending on its age and model, the Moonwatch either maintains a steady value or has even increased significantly compared to its original purchase price. So to sum it all up, the luxury watch market can be tricky to navigate, especially during a recession. But with a little bit of research, education, and a keen eye for market trends, you can still make a profit. Remember, always do your research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investments. We hope you follow our tips before making any decisions. Now, If you're interested in learning about the luxury watches that broke world records, be sure to watch our video. See you next time.